but I guess I'm first. So my name is Patrick. I'm a senior field director under Lumen's Team Invincible. And 2025 is a special year for me because 20 years ago, in 2005, was when I first got my life insurance license, along with all the security license and all that. That was when I first started in the financial industry. I joined PFA in 2017 because of the Living Benefit Crusade. I really believe in the Living Benefit Crusade. So in 1 year, in 12 months, I was able to qualify for my QFD, hit my first diamond, and then qualify for the trip, all that, and hit my second diamond within 3 years. All of that was great, right? So I had a great 2020, 2021, hit my second diamond, did personal sell over 300,000, right? However, I plateaued. And I know you guys are going to hear a lot of success stories today, right? But I'm going to share with you my failures. Because in 2022, I actually missed my trip for the first time. And in 2023, not only I missed my trip, my income actually fell below 100,000.
Wow.
Scary. So I have to do a lot of self-reflection, right? Because mindset is very important. Because, Jack's been talking about, you have to, and Jay talked about yesterday too, right? Mindset has to be over skill sets, right? I have skill sets, right? I've been in the industry now for 20 years, but sometimes skill set alone is not going to get you to have ultimate success, right? So, honestly, I did a lot of self-reflection, right? Because when you actually are going through some tough times, because like Jack said, sales is not logical, right? Business is not logical. Sometimes you're going to have good years. Sometimes things are not going to go as well for you. But when things don't go well for you, your mindset's got to be very strong. You have to have the right voice in your ear. But at that time, honestly, I got consumed by things like, well, I'm not doing well. I started making excuses because underwriting is getting harder, right? Like what they said yesterday, right? I'm not successful. I can't do well because my wife is not helping me, right? Or, because they don't have kids, right? So they can be successful. So when you're starting to have those kind of mindsets, guess what? Things are you're gonna start to fall into a very, very dark place. And guess what? You're gonna attract what you think about. So that's why my business started to fall down. But I believe one thing that I did right was I never missed any live big events. It's because of the live big events, you're gonna actually find your paradigm shift. You're gonna hear things that's gonna help you change your mindset around. And actually for me was actually when Lily Chen, when she shared last year, by the way, if you don't know Lily Chen, she's actually from Hawaii, actually, so I believe she's 700 or 800,000 income earner right now. And she shared that she actually was going through a tough time for herself. I remember she said she had 33 recruiting appointments and nobody joined her. And she's a 7 diamond income earner, right? But of course, she called Jack, and Jack told her about having gratitude. Right? That's what was a turning moment for me. So I really started to think about the things that I'm grateful for. That's very, very important because I learned one thing. You cannot be grateful and negative at the same time. Mm-hmm. When you have any type of negative thoughts in your mind, start to think about what you're grateful for, right? Because there's so many things you can be grateful for. You're here, right? That's something to be grateful for. You have your QFD, your CFT, your EFD, your CEO. They're all here to support us and help us succeed. So when you start to focus on gratefulness, right, things will start to change for you. And in 2024, not only from 2023 to 2024, my business grew almost 70%. Of course, not back into where I know what my capabilities are, but the ship has been turned around. Right? I actually produced our first Hispanic and Spanish-speaking CFT, Denise. I know she's going to be our first Hispanic QFD, right? Yeah. And of course, I hit my super trip, and So I really believe, like what Rex said, 2025 is going to be our year, and it's going to be my year, 2025. All right.